Hey, it's Chet again. Welcome to Wealth First Masterclass number 5. I hope you're finding these useful. And by the way, later on today, I have an announcement to make that will hopefully begin to open this movement up to even more people that we all want to talk to. But today, we're going to talk about educating the market rather than chasing this. This is a big shift. Think about it. You're what you really want to be doing is attracting people as opposed to chasing them. Wealth advisors tend to attract more buyers because they educate, and education builds trust faster than marketing. We're going to talk about how to build an attraction based business. Advertising says, hey, look at me. Education says, here's something that helps you. People hire the person who adds value, not the one who shouts the loudest. When you teach something useful, trust is built immediately. Equity is the number one wealth creator in real estate. You need to talk about it often. Share simple visual posts like how $12 a day can build $32,000 in equity. 3 ways to unlock equity without selling. Position yourself as the local equity expert. Equity based content is authoritative content. The secret to converting these leads is the 4E system that I've sure you've heard before. First, educate. Give people breakdowns. Give them ways of talking about financial literacy. Give them strategies. Second, empower them. Give them steps, scripts, calculators that they can use to work all this stuff out on their own. Entertain. Show some personality. Use some humor. And finally, engage. Ask questions. Use polls. Reply to comments. This formula makes content magnetic and shareable. Start to build reels, post them on the web. Keep them short with short ideas, kind of like where wealth hides in your mortgage, or why equity grows even when rates are high, or the 30-second equity check every homeowner should do. Stop overthinking. Clarity is more powerful than complexity. Consistency beats inspiration. Think about doing something like a Wealth Wednesday and post things every week. Do things like equity tips, mini wealth lessons, a mortgage strategy, or local market appreciation. Your audience, when they begin to expect it every week, will build loyalty and they will look for it. Make data local. That's what gets attention. Examples. I saw an article recently that said homeowners gained $23,000 in average equity last year, and the median home price here grew by 4.7%. Here's what that means. Local data makes your content feel relevant and timely. You know, you guys do a lot of CMAs, but frankly, they're kind of boring. Wealth snapshots, on the other hand, are more powerful. You include things like equity, kind of look at their 3-year projections, whether or not there's a refinance opportunity. They got into a higher rate, is now a time to refinance. Or maybe look at a HELOC to pay off some debt. Or even let's think about maybe an investment potential, taking out some of that equity to turn into that next home. This turns a simple report into a wealth building tool. Clients love it because it's all about their financial future. Blogs live forever and attract organic leads. Blogs, again, are back in style. Why? Because AI is grabbing up all the content it can find. Once you start posting one and do it consistently, your words are more likely to appear in AI chats. No more trying to figure out how to get to the top of a Google search, and none of that cost. These are completely organic. I mentioned earlier about my announcement. Now I have some of you, now that I have some of you thinking like a wealth advisor in this whole movement, I've actually created 12 blogs targeting the audience that we both want. I will post one a week for the next 12 weeks. These blogs will focus on educating buyers of the Wealth First movement and why it's important for them. I'll post them as well on email to my database each week. Feel free to send these to your customers as well. The first one should post within the next 10 days. Think about doing your own blog. You can use titles like 5 Ways to Use Home Equity to Grow Net Worth, The Wealth Gap, Rent versus Buy Simplified, How First Time Buyers Build Wealth Automatically. These bring in educated, high intent leads. Every post needs a call to action. Simple, non salesy, value based. DM me for your personalized wealth plan. This works because it offers value. When someone DMs you back, thank them. Offer a wealth snapshot. Schedule a quick call. Think of it this way: educate through DMs, consult, close. This is your new attraction funnel. Wrap with confidence. You don't need to chase when you educate. Become the person people trust with their wealth questions. Invite them to connect. Your website, email, phone. Reaffirm your mission: helping families build generational wealth through real estate. Again, I hope you found this useful. Next week's class is going to be about turning every buyer into a long-term client. Again, any questions, of course, please reach out. I'm here to help. I really do believe that this concept of wealth first is going to be a winner for all of us. Thanks again. See you next week.